Hello and welcome. This is Mousegunner, and we're back with some more Battle Brothers. So I did manage to complete the mission to destroy the Goblin camp. Unfortunately, we lost yet another team member, Yanold the Militiaman, one of our better men. A man I just recently leveled up, unfortunately went down. So we do have a hole in our front line. I do have some cleaning up to do, though. Most of which is going to be leveling up here, so we get another person to level 7 here. And we get a good roll on our melee skill, so I'm going to take that. Range skill also, good roll. And then outside of that, I guess I'm just going to take Resolve, I think. And then perks-wise, we are on this level of perks. I think we're going to go ahead with the Battle Forged trait, as we are kind of going with heavy armor, when possible. All right. As far as armor goes, we do have this nice helmet. And it is not quite as nice as some of the equipment we already have. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit of looking around, see who has some fatigue still in. Ugh. All right, not much of anyone has fatigue left over. So this is a minus 12, this is minus 15. That's going to put him under the 70 mark that I like to see, but I don't see a point in keeping a helmet around that we're not using. So, yep. Go ahead and upgrade here. Then we're going to have to figure out the next person we're going to upgrade. So minus 8 versus minus 9. Looks like we're going to be down on fatigue no matter what I do here. I think I'm going to go ahead and... How much armor is this worth? 140 versus 140, huh? I think we go ahead and we give that to Gunther. Yeah, I think that's a good call. And then we'll give this to this guy. And then go from there. All right. Well, people are going to be down on fatigue while we have that armor. All right, let's go somewhere. I'm not exactly sure. We know a lot of effects are going on in Suderbush. The prices are not necessarily going to be great, but we do need to offload a bunch of stuff. So let's go straight there. I am definitely bummed out about the loss of the man. But I guess we were due a loss, and that was a tough fight. We did lose a couple of our dogs too, I believe. Oh, and I didn't do one of our level ups. Okay. Let's do the level up. So we get another good roll here. I think we take the fatigue and we take the initiative, of course. All right. Perks. We are in this level of perks here. So Nimble might actually be a good call for him. Alternatively, we go for Headhunter. This gives him a higher chance to hit people in the head. Alternatively, we can also go with Berserk. Once upon killing an enemy, 4 action points are immediately regained. This would give him another shot of the bow. If I were to pick one of these, I would go with Berserk. I think. Gives us more shots of the bow. I think that is a good call. So you could potentially have 3 shots a turn, as long as he kills somebody with that last shot. Or honestly, any of the shots. First or second. Alright, mostly we're just going to Suderbush to heal up any injuries that we may have accumulated, as there is a temple here. Okay, injured shoulder we were going to let go. And I think I can do with allowing this other injured shoulder to go as well, so we don't need to spend any money there. We will go to the marketplace and sell the goblin junk, perhaps. Okay, so this is not as good as a hunting bow as far as I can tell. Yeah. The only real bonus that you get is that it doesn't require much fatigue to use, so get rid of that. I don't think I'm going to keep these around. Because throwing axes appear to be the better call. I mean, these do ignore more armor, but this is more effective against armor. The only possible benefit is just the reduction in fatigue. I'm going to get rid of these. Okay. We have the notched blades, which are swords / daggers. I don't think we're going to keep those around. We're also going to get rid of these. Now, if we did get another spear, a goblin skewer, that is actually an upgrade over the boar spear, from what I remember. 25 to 35. Oh, you know what? It's not quite as good. I could have swore goblin skewers were better. I think the main advantage is just the lower... Maybe they changed the stats of these. Because what I'm looking at here is it looks like boar spears are actually better than goblin skewers. So whoever's using a goblin skewer should probably stop. I could have swore that this did more damage. Maybe it did more damage than a malicious spear at the time. Okay, so we should be using boar spears. That's my bad. I mean, the one benefit we have is that you have more fatigue to use when you have a goblin skewer, but it doesn't do nearly as much damage, 25-35 versus 30-35. You've got both better maximum and better... Well, no, the maximum is the same. It's the minimum damage that's different. You know, it's a tough call because it gives me fatigue back. Something that I feel like with some of my men we're actually kind of lacking on. But you do lose the minimum damage. Well, for the sake of fatigue. Wow. Yeah, big difference in fatigue. I'm going to go ahead with that. Okay. I might be able to give this guy one of the better suits armor then. He's level 6 versus level 5. Yeah, let's do some moving around of gear here. So, put that there. Bear that. Bear that. So now he's at 73. This guy should be at 72. Okay, that's looking good. And maybe we give him one of the... Well, he's already wearing a heavy helmet. So, I guess that's fine. Okay. I'm ready to go, I think. We'll sell anything else that's goblin-ish. Like this. We don't need that. And... I think I'm going to sell this beat-up helmet. Just save us trouble. Okay. I can sell the cloth rolls. Might as well. Alright. I guess we might as well look at the hiring. We got one of these guys. I think we hire somebody that is going to be a little bit better for us. I might stop at Gemenstein, but I think the better call would be to go to a town that has a bigger city, perhaps. Matter of fact, this town here might be a good call, because it's like a keep. And eventually we'll make it to Weisenhaus, get our cash. Then we should be able to go and buy some nice armor. Try and get our objective taken care of. Of course, if I spend too much money on hiring a man... Okay, the company comes across a small boy who has climbed up a tree and out to the edge of a branch. He's reaching for a ball that's gotten stuck on the roof of his home. There's not a parent in sight to help him. When he sees you, he asks if you can help get the ball. Seems simple enough. I guess we can help him. Okay, you send Adelmar to try and retrieve the ball. He climbs a tree and jumps across a branch to land atop the roof. Mission complete. He tosses the ball to the kid. Unfortunately, the boy lets go of the tree branch to try and catch it. He slips off the branch and falls a good 15 feet to the earth. The wallop of his landing has the whole company cringing. When they check on him, he isn't moving and his back has taken a new shape. Alric the sergeant yells at the idiot, still standing in shock on the roof. What the hell were you thinking? Holy shit, man. The mercenary climbs down off the roof. He looks at the kid and then nervously looks around. Well, he's got the ball. Let's get the hell out of here. Our work here is done. What a goat fuck of a situation. You and the company quickly leave the scene before the parents get back. Alright. So Adelmar is going to be a little unhappy for the meantime. Let's take a look at him. Accidentally crippled a little boy. Yeah, okay. I guess that didn't go to plan. Let's take a look at what's in the weaponsmith, but I have a feeling that they're going to overcharge me for anything that's in here. Not too bad. This could be really good for us. 60 to 90 damage as opposed to however much a pike does, or some of the other weapons. I mean, I have to keep in mind that I can't be spending a lot of money here, as I do need armor. Really bummed out that our Yanold died, because this would have been a good weapon for him. Alright, well, let's go to the hiring. So, we can pick up a retired soldier. He comes with some mail, which would be good, I mean, because we don't have body armor for him. The shield and the sword are kind of a waste of money. But he's also level 2, which is good. He does have a high upkeep, though, comparatively. We have a hunter. I'm not really interested in the archers. Albrecht the Old. I'm a little bit concerned that from what somebody was telling me in the streams I was doing, that these nicknames oftentimes give you an indicator of some trait that you're going to get with them, and I almost kind of wonder if the Old is a bad thing. Okay, Bastard. Bastards often have profited from some training and melee fighting. So this guy here is level 2 as well. I think we're going to go with the retired soldier, but I am a little bit concerned with the Old trait, what that might mean for us. And this is a lot of money to blow on somebody that could be terrible, but go with it. I don't see any bad traits, so we're good there. He does have a level up. We're going to put him right into the slot that our previous man was in. He has really good combat skill. Really good. I'm actually really pleased with this guy, almost right out the gate. We're going to give him a better helmet than he has. Fatigue's going to be a problem. Hopefully we get a good roll here. We did. We're going to go ahead and do that. I think we got a good roll on his melee skill, so we just continue with that. And he doesn't have a lot of hit points. I'd say that's probably his one weak side. His resolve's not bad, even though he rolled well here. I think we're going to go ahead with the hit points. Alright, so that should improve his fatigue for the meantime. And then perk-wise, I think we give him the recover. Alright, we're kind of having to start from scratch again, but this guy is actually pretty good, comparatively. I mean, you look at other men that are much higher level than he is, a lot of them have better combat skill, except some of our guys at the end there. Now, normally speaking, I'd give this guy an axe, because I like the utility of having an axe. But he's going to have really good combat skill. I still think we give him an axe, though, because I like the utility of an axe. We could give him a spear, though, and ramp up our kind of spear wall a little bit. Which isn't necessarily a bad call. We could switch Gunther over to an axe rather than a sword. Granted, he has a noble sword, which makes him pretty handy. But I'm just trying to think of the defensive potential, because if we could get him a spear and then put him in the middle of the band. All right, so right now, minus 10 fatigue. What is a spear? Minus 8. And a sword would be minus 4 or minus 6. I mean, obviously fatigue's a problem with this guy. With the gear he's wearing right now. There's a lot of ways I could go with this guy. I like the idea of having more spears in the group. It does make it tough to deal with guys with shields, though. I really like that ability to deal with shields. But what I could do is I could put him where Gunther is, put Gunther where he is, and then we have a spear in a way that we can cover almost our entire line with spear walls, which I think gives us a lot of power. Now, the problem with that is if you're fighting an opponent that doesn't want to engage with you, you lose a lot of that. I think we keep him with an axe for now, but it's a tough call. Okay. That's going to be our man. I'm glad I picked him up because good combat skill. Okay. Let us go. Let's get to Weisenhaus. Get our pay. We're probably not going to be able to afford any armor by the time we get there, I don't think. We got 10 brigands here. Might actually be worth engaging here if we get there in time. We do have injuries to worry about. But I don't think anything serious. Yeah, let's get in here. Okay, a few brigand marksmen and mini brigand raiders. Engage. I think this is a good fight to take. Alright. Gonna wait. So, I mean, they have a numbers advantage, the faction house as is. So really what we're doing in this fight is we're getting experience for this guy. Hopefully. Because we need to bring him up to speed. Now, he should level up decently fast as we get involved in combats. But right now, he's a little too low level-wise. I don't think there's a reason why not to just keep moving here. Is full speed, because we know that the engagement's going to be a ways away from us. Now, Gunther's going to have a hard time keeping up, but that's okay. Okay, we can see dudes up there. Ooh, he's got a nice banner. Okay, Gunther's going to move as far as he can move. And this guy is going to get a little delayed as well because of the terrain. Let's move you. I guess that's fine. Unfortunately, I can't move the camera while this is going on. So we hear arrows and crossbow bolts, possibly. Damage being done. Nobody's gone down yet. Okay. Wait with the front line. Oh. One of the good guys went down. Another good guy went down. Okay, not going good for the good guys up here. I wonder if they lose, if we get all their loot. That'd be cool. Alright. Move a little bit here. Okay, we have an idea where they are now. Let's shift over appropriately. So I'm just gonna move and not really worry about Gunther. All right, that's probably good. Okay, you're gonna move there. And you might as well put up a shield wall if you've got... I guess we might as well curl with this part of our line. So we try and get our men back into position. And I should be able to fire over my... Oh, well, no, we're not even in range. Now let's put ourselves in position to be in range. Okay. Continue to let these guys kind of fight it out. We might have a shot here. Okay, good hit. Okay. Throwing axe is going out. Sounds like more heavy damage to an ally. So far, no brigands have gone down. Another good guy goes down. I mean, I have to think that the good guys will turn this because factions tend to have pretty good equipment. Okay. Still no brigands have gone down. Okay. I could just run up and tie these guys up. And all things considered, that actually sounds like a really good idea. I mean, I may pay for it. An archer may do something to me. So I'll get in the middle of this. You're trying to move into combat with Gunther. And get you there. Surprised these guys aren't having morale effects due to being surrounded like they are. Alright, try and move around their flank. And you continue to move this way. Alright, we may eat some arrows that I'm not going to be too happy about. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. Okay. Try and close the distance a little bit. See if we can get some shots off on their archers. Okay. 88, 89. Let's go for that. Oh, I cannot believe I missed that. See, that's what I didn't want to have happen. Is my back liner is getting shot. All right. Get some damage done. Make that crossbowman pay. Now they're having some morale effects, huh? We'll just wait here. Okay. Stab, shield. All right. Slash. Let's not play it risky. Let's just shield wall up. We'll wait, because I'll get an opportunity to move a little bit further. Okay, let's try and split this guy's shield. That way, allies can take him down. Alright, we just broke that guy, so... I don't want to get myself into a position where we can get, you know, damage dealt to us by this guy just yet. Let's have the allies move into that position. So, I think the wise move here is to move like this, shield wall up. Can't quite get there, so we'll move like this. Luther moves there. Go for another shot. 18, 16, 36. Okay. I think you've had enough of this fight. Let's back off. Okay, they're giving me that on a platter. Come off the high ground. That's a silly move. Okay, I think we've had enough here. And this guy back off. Okay. Probably shouldn't move in with Gunther because other men can move in and actually attack this turn. So let's just wait with him. So, step up. Poke. And turn. Let's wait. That's the downside, is they get in the way. I should move up on the top of the hill then. Move up on top of the hill, tie up their archer. I honestly think that the faction would have lost if it wasn't for my involvement. They were taking heavy casualties. We want our pikemen to be able to do something here, but I think we can move across this way, okay. And you should be able to move up this way. You just step up. Poke. Just to keep him safe, we'll move him there. Gunther. Really not going to get anything done in this fight. I don't really have anywhere to go with this guy, so... Just gonna move up and turn. Alright, I shouldn't have any real shots here, but might be able to get away with one here. There we go. These guys, I think, have had enough. Okay, we are into a position here where we can attack, so let's do so. Good. Then we'll wait, because we can move with that guy. Wait. Find it interesting this guy's not trying to run. Turn. Okay, again, we're not really able to do anything right now. I think we just wait. Get another man down. He's going to take the high ground. Because they're doing that, I'm having a hard time actually getting involved in this fight. Okay. Try and get into a position where we tie up the other archer. Oh. That's right. That guy's fleeing. I think we go after this guy. I wasn't thinking about the combat tie-up zones. Okay, we'll just get up on top of the hill. Alright. Chop. Chop. Okay, that guy going bye-bye. We just move up to here for now. And I don't really have anywhere to go here, so we'll just shift. Alright, well this is a done deal for sure. Okay, we're not really in a position to do anything now, but we can move here. You don't have anything to do. Alright. Poke this guy. Down he goes. Let's poke this guy. And fail. Maybe they're gonna get into this fight in like 3 turns. No, they just took my only opportunity of actually getting involved in this with Alaric. This guy can't do anything. You can poke here. Okay. Alright, we should get some loot on the cheap. Alright. And I think this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.